Welcome back to Void Productions. We're taking another crack at a Jubilee video today. This is Can 100 Women Find the Highest IQ? As always, if you disagree, if you want to tell us what you think, comment down below and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it, Rowan. All right.
Behind me, 100 women are currently taking an IQ test to figure out who is the least and most intelligent. Can they figure out who ranked the highest? Welcome to the one. It's time for the first round, so we need the 10 people who believe they have the lowest IQ to leave. When you decide to leave, please exit by pressing the count.
Yeah, it's not great, I guess. All right, well, let's guess who's the smartest and the dumbest.
Based on their asses?
That's bad. Bad for him to pause on.
And then stepping aside. Your time starts now.
Oh, I'm down. Yeah. I'm out of here.
Well, none of them think they're the smartest.
The reason I left first is because I knew like one question on that test.
Well, they're automatically.
I graduated when I was 16. That is smart, but I also looked up the answers, so I feel like I'm more of a creative person than someone that is smart. I've never.
It's not her. It's not her.
No, but I kind of disagree with the idea.
Been that bright.
Saying some dumb shit.
In the
this is gonna be funny.
Book.
This is gonna be takes. This girl is not the smartest. Why? She looks really dumb.
I don't think Bray chick is the smartest either.
You don't think she is either?
Too political.
Okay. Good call. I bet one of the dumb ones in the flock forgot to press the button.
This girl seems pretty smart to me.
Okay, you're fucked up.
It's crazy how many people.
People think they're not the smartest. That means 90
statistics. How many people have seen what?
Big Ben's back.
Seen the Candace beef. Yeah, it's crazy.
But as women are absolutely astounding.
When we tweeted out the film, it got more than
170 million.
170 million trans eradication.
Yeah.
I think
every view we're killing a trans person.
I think the crazier thing here is the fact that 90 people think they're the smartest.
Yeah, I would expect probably 40 or more to leave.
Ask any questions?
Wow.
I thought we had more time.
I was like about to speak.
Her name is Levels or Evils. It says Levels here, but it says Evils here.
It's just folded over.
She's not the smartest.
Nope.
If you were smart, you wouldn't do that.
First people left. I was like, oh shoot, well, guess I'll stick around for a while, see what's going on. It was really
Actually, I guess that's fair. Like if you just want to hang out.
Well, yeah, I mean, if they're showing up for the day, there's other reasons.
Yeah, why would you leave?
Really kind of upsetting to see that so many women were so quick to kind of dismiss their own abilities and their own capabilities and to leave immediately.
Yeah,
10% of women.
I hate her already. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
She said she was so bummed out that women didn't believe in themselves.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
But I know what it feels like to be in that position where you just feel like you aren't capable, even though deep down you are.
Wait, this isn't about capability, though. This is just about base IQ.
Yeah, you took an IQ test and you're like,
you know how capable are you? Just took the test and thought you scored a
that first black
100.
girl was just like, oh, I knew one question.
Yeah, I fucked that shit up. That's what does that have to do with capability?
Yeah, that's anything bad about you.
IQ tests literally aren't about capability, right? It's literally about
analytical
based IQ.
intelligence. You know, it doesn't
Yeah,
mean you're a bad person. You're not smart in other ways. You know.
Yeah, like there's so much extra baggage she's adding on to just this initial assumption.
Yeah.
Well, that's the fastest that's ever gone.
Wait, go back. I want to make my prediction. Press
Deep down you are.
Well,
I think she's going to be the smartest.
Okay.
She just seems quiet. She doesn't seem too invested. She also doesn't seem super antisocial. I just feel
I guess. Yeah, I can see that, I guess.
that's the fastest that's ever gone.
I'm gonna bet the smartest doesn't have like an excessive amount of makeup or like doesn't look like a person who's like trying their best to look as pretty as they can.
I would agree with. Do you want to make a racial prediction?
Not
that race has anything to do with IQ.
I mean, statistically, are like isn't the IQ distribution white like higher?
I think Jewish is highest. And
is Jewish really? It's an ethno religion though. Is that really considered ethnicity?
Considered ethnicity.
All right, I guess a Jewish person statistically is most likely to be the highest IQ.
Let's move on to the next round. Welcome to round 2. We're asking you to leave if you believe you're ranked 50 and below. You have 5 minutes for 40 people to leave. Your time starts now.
Growing up, like I always thought of myself to be intelligent, but like I was like a B+ student. Like I never had like a 4.0 or whatever, and like I even didn't really do well on tests. Yeah. Have you heard that statistic? Right, like if like applying for the same job, like it's much higher that the man will apply with less qualifications than a woman who's overly qualified to apply for the same job, and then the man will like exaggerate.
What does that have to do with it at all?
No, what does that mean? Also, at all?
I don't know what. Wait, she just went to say that I was B+ student. I never got a 4.0, and also systems against her.
And also, she's wearing her name tag on her fucking arm. So
Yeah,
she's
stupid. Pretty dumb.
Right, what he's like. Yeah.
I work in the medical field, and it's predominantly male. And
Why is this all
This is
talking about
irrelevant. You guys are
male
trying to
versus
find-
female? You're talking about IQ.
You are all women.
Why don't? Yeah, well, just
You know.
talk about how smart you are. Talk about the things that you've done.
There are
Talk
no
about the
men here.
tests you've taken.
You don't have to justify.
I don't know who
men.
you're talking to.
they often look down upon like female doctors. Yeah, because in
Well,
nursing,
maybe she's using that male female issue as a Trojan horse for saying I worked in like a medical field,
Yeah, but then just
which
say
is
you worked in
supposedly a
fucking-
proxy for IQ.
If she said she worked in a medical,
I'm
field,
just
I feel
saying
like
where she's
nobody
coming
would-
from. I think it's
Yeah.
stupid that you brought it up, but I'm just saying where she's coming from.
guess what? It's women, but it's just higher up. It's men. So it's like we have to prove ourselves more intelligence-wise, even though like a lot of men know that we're smarter in a sense. It's like yeah,
Also,
men.
these people just took the IQ test, right? So they know what it is. As far as I'm aware, I could be wrong. IQ test is just like everyone can take an IQ test.
Some dyslexic people can't.
Okay, yeah, no, but I mean like it's not about like you don't have to learn English,
I think it's basically shapes and pattern recognition,
which has nothing to do with like culture or anything, right? Or, like, am I right?
That's my understanding. Yeah,
Because there could be that's the issue. Like I'm not too certain. There could be like cultural differences that where the way you learn hasn't been like something that would work for an IQ test. I have no idea, but I'm saying that could be an issue.
Men are like the ones who.
But essentially, I have no idea why this girl's yapping about male versus female. When we're
Yeah,
talking
also I was
about
going to say I'm pretty comfortable saying IQ tests are pretty much no one's coming in with bias on them.
Yeah.
The only thing I have an issue with like racist saying is when they're like, oh, and IQ is also the only predictive measure of intelligence.
Yeah,
I disagree with that.
kind of predominantly take the field, and I wonder if it's like a deeper meaning that I won't really get into.
As biology and applied mathematics, like women and intelligence is such a like super important topic because like we're super underrepresented in those fields as women. Like it's so empowering to see other women doing the things you want to do. Like I want to get my PhD.
Wait, does it matter if they're underrepresented in the fields?
Did you say intelligence is in like FBI, CIA?
No, I don't think so. But it doesn't matter if the women are underrepresented in the fields. That's a separate issue. It matters if women are underrepresented in like IQ trials. I mean, then like IQ testing, you know, like if like the sample size isn't large enough or something.
Yeah.
Because then you can't find like proper like
That's a good
averages.
freeze for him too.
Nice.
I want to go to law school. Like those are
Yeah.
things that like seeing women in those positions of power and knowing like
I will say I think that the right people on the right talking about indoctrination all the time is really cringe. But the fact that like 3 out of 3 conversations have had something to do with nothing, that haven't had nothing to do with like talking about IQ and had everything to do with like a social.
Well, if you were a woman in this room, what would you even have a conversation, or would you just think to yourself, okay, do I think I'm smarter than am I smarter than the average woman? Is basically the question.
Oh, there's talking
would
to
you talk
someone
to people?
doesn't help you because I'm pretty sure the question was that you leave if you think you're in the bottom 50.
Yeah.
Um,
It's possible that this is just irrelevant. They just want to talk.
yeah, this is just how you make the show. If everyone was just
Yeah.
thinking you had
like I'm intelligent enough to get there with them is so empowering.
Women, we're growing in like so many ways, but then when a lot of people left at the beginning, as opposed to like,
It's sad.
It made me
It's
sad
because
seeing
it's like
how
you should be
easily
proud
people
of like
walk out.
you should be proud of how intelligent you are. And, like society like puts women
yes,
down.
I feel like women,
Yeah.
that's like the least thing we think that we're complicated.
Yeah,
And yet we are
is this girl high?
She looks kind of high.
like insanely smart.
I think it's also just taking an IQ test. Like people don't measure
It-
intelligence.
Intelligence and
that.
IQ are
It can
two
also be
very
measured
different
from
things.
like
I agree.
You know what all
That's
of this
true.
is though? It's just them preparing for other women or themselves to not be passing on.
Preparing for when they don't pass.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna say this.
It's all just like putting a band-aid on what's inevitable. Like at some point, some of you guys are gonna have to fucking leave. You know.
True.
your social skills
let it run for a bit.
and like just stuff like that. So common sense street smarts versus just like IQs.
We got scores our whole life. Like we have a number in our head because they kept telling us our grades.
I think it still doesn't even tell you if you understand the concept. It tells you how good of a test taker you are.
I
How good
know.
you are at memorizing the material, but it doesn't necessarily measure how much you understood the material.
Right. So I feel like a lot of people.
I still stand by Jess.
What she said?
I picked her early on. Remember?
Oh yeah,
I liked how it seemed like she was explaining it, and she was consciously thinking about how do I explain this to someone who's less smart than me, which is a sign of smart people.
Yeah.
Just look at her body.
It tells you how good of a test taker you are.
I
How good
know.
you are at memorizing the material, but it doesn't necessarily measure how much you understood the material.
Right. So I feel like a lot of people are going to underestimate themselves and sort of value the wrong thing and leave for that reason.
Yeah.
I will say this conversation is good for what the like topic is about, because it's saying like intelligence isn't like how well you score on like a test or something. You know, a lot of other things contribute to that. That's like an important part of it, because a lot of people do think like just if you get really good grades, you're necessarily intelligent.
Ironically, I think probably a lot of people who left at the beginning probably were incredibly intelligent and they should have stuck around. I grew up a very smart kid. It kind of became the way I defined myself, and I think it ended up being how I valued myself growing up. I was valedictorian and got really high grades, and then went to college and did the same thing. And moving from a very achievement-based field into acting, the arts, which is so completely out of left field in terms of achievement-based, was a really hard pivot for me. It's honestly been a really important shift for me as an individual, because I could no longer place value in something that I would get a number for.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would say that anyone that's leaving, now that I'm talking, which might be me, a little more emotionally, like confident in their emotional intelligence.
It's tough because emotional intelligence is still intelligence.
Yeah,
like,
but it's not like
smart
math problem.
But they're talking about just IQ right
Yeah,
now.
so based off of like this actual
All right, let's go to round 3. What's fun? Oh, it's an ad. All right, round 3.
One of the top 10 smartest people. Your time starts now.
So that's definitely not me.
I'm starting to realize now they're not just talking; they're trying to convince other people to leave. Right?
Maybe
because there must be some sort of prize.
Maybe trying to convince other people to leave by saying like, "This is how smart I am."
Yeah, probably something like that.
I know that.
No, I don't know.
Just go in there.
I think you should stay. I really think. Bio and biochem, we're literally on the same. We're the same thing. Like
All the stuff people stay.
yeah.
We were just talking. I didn't really grow up in like the U.S. education.
I will say, I'm gonna bet the person with the highest IQ isn't in a STEM field.
Yeah, this is kind of bizarre, also because this is all irrelevant, right?
No, yeah, it is all like, because I mean, even their arguments that like the number on a test isn't what defines your intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
That's an argument against you saying I'm in a STEM field. This is why I'm smart.
But I mean, the entire video is irrelevant.
What?
Like, they already did the test. We know who the smartest is. They're just talking for 20 minutes and then we're going to reveal it.
Yeah, that's just like
I guess it helps us guess more.
That's just the entertainment, you know.
System in
We're
general.
talking about how like TV shows work. Like they already wrote the script. They already wrote the script and like know that they're gonna die at the end. You know.
I like to consider myself an intelligent person in different ways, but when it comes to U.S. standardized testing, I think being honest with myself, there is a gap in the way that I was taught versus how education is taught here. And on that note, I think I should politely exit. But
I think I'm gonna exit too because I feel like for me,
I will say, dude, a lot of guys will be like super cringe about like how like the way that women are reacting right now. You know, like they're talking, they're being very nice and like saying like, no, you should stay. And like, there's really nothing wrong with that. You know, they're just being nice.
I agree with you. You know,
but people will be like, dude, that's so cringe. It's like, who gives a shit? They're just being nice to each other. Wouldn't you just rather that? You know, they might not be authentic. They might not be authentic, but it's just what they're doing.
definition of being intelligent is just so skewed by society, which obviously I know I'm intelligent in many ways, but I know I'm.
What if he actually does think she's smart, but she's like, this conversation is boring as shit. I'm just gonna leave. Hi.
You're so smart. You got this. Yeah, that's true, huh? All right, I know, but I'm not in the top 10, so I'm out.
No,
yeah, I know.
Stay. Bro, you're top 10. You better stay.
You stay.
You don't think it's a little bit weird?
Oh, it's cringe for sure. But I think it's like,
but like the game is you have to get 40 people out.
No, yes, I understand the game. This interaction itself is cringe because it's like you're this is the point of the game. The person is supposed to leave. You don't need to fight on that. There, she's being nice. You know, like there's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like if it was a group of guys, it would be guys being like, "Get out of here," and it'd be like women. It's like, "I'll leave before you leave."
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I can see that.
You stay.
I will say this person is not going to be the smartest. Jess, still here.
So I left when I did because I know for a fact I'm very self-aware, and I know out of 100 people I'm not going to be number one.
That's already a smart take.
Yeah,
I'm going to open it because YOLO, and why not? Like I know that it's not going to be a very great number. What? This is not. Are you serious?
What'd I say? Told you she was going to be smart.
That's fun.
Because she's self-aware. Yeah. 124. That's actually pretty good, isn't it?
I think that's insanely high.
That's like high.
That's crazy. I don't believe this.
No cry over it.
And also, like, this is kind of cute because 10 is actually my lucky number. So I feel very shocked,
nice.
but also proud of myself. I feel content.
I'm not gonna lie, I tried really hard on the test and I'm good at taking tests, but that doesn't mean I'm confident about how I did here. I also just heard that somebody here takes a lot of IQ tests, which like I don't know how, but she might be the one.
That doesn't mean you're smart if you take a lot of IQ tests.
No, but it probably means you're good taking IQ tests.
Yes, that is true. That's actually totally true. If you took a lot of IQ tests, do you think you'd be able to sharpen like the IQ test?
Well, like, I was literally just thinking, like, I play a lot of phone games that like have similar pattern recognition.
That's what I mean.
That probably makes you better at IQ tests, but doesn't mean
Are you able to increase your IQ?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so. Right.
If you are, I don't know if I like that. Shouldn't the point of it be that like this is your base IQ, this is how smart you are?
That must be incredibly tough to test.
I know, because like you test a 10-year-old, they're gonna be dumber, but just because they've grown up now, is it like when your brain's developed fully, that's when you're like able to take the test and it'll be legit?
Why don't you go to a quick Google?
Yeah, we can do it after.
I'm not the one, so I'm definitely gonna leave.
Yeah. I'm the biology and applied mathematics. I want to go into environmental conservation. So like I want to go for my PhD and like.
Wait, Taylor, she's not the smartest.
You know what? Yeah, you know.
Are you? What are you studying? No.
I believe that majority of people do believe I'm smart from the way I talk. The energy that I put off is a thing that just knows about a lot of things, even if I don't know it. With specifically an IQ test, I know that there are a lot more intelligent women in this room that have put more effort into learning these types of things. I am going to open.
What do you think she is? I'm going to say 32nd. No.
I'm going to say 14.
I'm going to say 54th.
This envelope, but I'm not determining this for anything. No, this is not. I did not. No, I don't.
Third?
Oh my god!
Well, they're not going to do confessionals with girls who have shitty IQ.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Damn, dude,
that's insane.
That's crazy. I was so wrong, dude. No, she's much smarter than the way she was talking. It sounded like she wasn't a smart person from the way she was talking.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
This is weird. Even though I said all those things, I'm in marketing. I have always been in
not a STEM field.
Things in the arts like acting and drama. I have not ever been like the math part was so hard. Also, I did try. I tried very hard on this test, but I would never.
Isn't it science, tech, engineering, math?
Yeah, but I mean, how much math is involved in marketing?
Like very little.
Okay.
It's also just not the. It's not the math within STEM. It's like applied math. Or no, it's not applied math. Wait, it is applied math in marketing, but it's like not the math in STEM.
Okay.
I'm not in STEM, so I could be wrong, but
in a million years. 3, I would never know.
So the test, I don't feel like it was a really good analysis of
I wonder if she's changing her name now
because of
just the world.
Palestine.
Yeah.
intelligence because I was taking it on my.
All right, let's go to round 4.
Wait, I want to see if did Jess get knocked at least? I want to see
okay, we got this person. Let's see what Jesse got.
At this point, that I honestly don't I don't give a I really don't. This isn't a mark of my value as a human being. It doesn't define how I treat other people. And especially being a creative, it doesn't have any impact on my ability to share with the world my talent, which is acting. So I'm going to choose not to open it.
Oh, I was going to say, I think it'd be totally fair if you just didn't want to open it.
Oh, she's not doing that?
No, she's not opening it.
Amazon is overcharging you.
I think it's totally
show you
fair.
how to
That
avoid.
she was 22.
Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
It'd be hard for me to do.
To not open it?
I'm so curious.
No, I'd want to know. But I'm saying, like, if you think that it's like a negative like affect you in the world and you're like have a lower self-esteem because of it, why wouldn't you just not open it?
One person from that pair.
Taylor.
Calling me to stay. I think friends are great motivators, and I've made a lot of friends here today. And I would say, like, it really made me feel like capable and worthy, even if I have a hard time kind of deciding that for myself.
I prefer to process my feelings.
I wanted to see your IQ. Okay, final round.
IQ in the entire room, but we still need to narrow it down to
Jess?
just one person. You guys have
Oh,
2
Taylor's
minutes to
still there.
nominate.
Jess is gone. That doesn't mean she's not the smartest though.
So, yeah.
But Taylor is still there. I thought she was going to be gone. I don't know why she was sitting in the chair.
Who you want to be the one.
Why don't we go around and say why we think it's us? Does anyone want to start first?
You want to start?
Okay. I'm open to the idea of it being somebody else. I believe I have an over average.
You get 2 minutes. Are you going to talk for like 45 seconds and everyone else gets like 8 seconds?
Oh, it's not 2 minutes each?
No, I think it's 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, then.
Smart school, nursing,
So
doctor.
I'm actually planning on going to law school because I think I'm very structured.
Okay, what do you think about this? All of them made arguments that you aren't the tests that you take and you aren't like this Western education academic stuff. And yet all of their arguments for why I'm the smartest is I'm going to law. I'm a biologist. I do applied mathematics.
Yeah.
What does that mean? So I think that means that people inherently value those types of things for proxies for intelligence.
Yeah, I agree with that. And also,
think it's
they're all
pretty
still
stupid.
standing and want to keep standing, which
Yeah.
means they value the intelligence thing.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm trying to think. If I was doing this IQ test and I thought I was the smartest person, I don't know if I'd be making an argument I'm the smartest person because of the things that I've taken. I'd be trying to do like social like pattern recognition and like what I like. I mean, I'd be a lot more aggressive than these people. Like would probably try to pick out someone and be like, the way that you've been acting this entire time doesn't give me any indication that you are the smartest person, just because of the way that you've carried yourself, the way that you've spoken. It kind of gives me the idea that you're probably at the lower end.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna kick you out.
You know, it'd be fantastic. I know they've done this with like 6 of like a mixed gender group, but
Yeah.
if they did this with 100 men and women mixed together, that'd
Yeah.
be really interesting.
Yeah, it'd be good.
With my analytical skills. So that's why I advocated for myself to kind of be one of the top 10.
I went to law school, MBA, business school, and optometry school. So every school I've applied to, I've gotten in.
I will say though, if you do secondary education, secondary. What's university? Is that secondary education?
Shit, I think so.
I thought that was high school.
I feel
Regardless,
like you're
if
right.
you go
I
to
feel like it's tertiary education.
yeah,
I know
if you
it's
go to
called.
university and you're in like a STEM field, you probably are like smarter
Mhm.
than the average person, but doesn't necessarily mean you are the smartest person.
Yeah,
But I
probably
will
are
say,
and probably also in relation to IQ tests, especially.
yeah, for sure.
I really love to read. I'm an avid reader. So I average
Just as it is, like these things like all are a part of the conversation, but they aren't like individually indicative of how smart you are.
about 380 books per year, and I almost have a photographic memory.
This is just bullshit.
That's me out.
There's no way this is taking place in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
They're all taking this long.
Yeah, so it might people.
I thoroughly enjoy cognitive skills activities, and that's a strength of mine. And I graduated early from my university.
She seems like an e-girl.
Yeah.
I will say graduating early though. I'm pretty sure that probably is an indicator of intelligence.
That is impressive.
And I began a graduate program. I dropped out because TikTok, but that was a valid opportunity. That was an intelligent decision, in my opinion.
Oh my God! You know what? Now that I'm in the situation, I don't know.
Apparently, humor is a sign of intelligence.
Well, I guess she's not gonna make it.
No, she was being funny. She was like, I don't know. She was doing self-deprecating humor.
Was that funny to you?
Yeah, I was smiling.
Okay.
I didn't laugh, but
But I will say I know like random facts. I have ADHD, so it's kind of like I forget stuff and then stuff comes back aggressively. So book smarts, I don't know about that. But like anime, comic books, cartoons, arts, crafts. Oh, I know everything about that. But yeah,
I'm from Vietnam, and I was raised in a family where my parents didn't go to college. I try my best to learn English. I came here like 8 years ago. I study and work myself up.
it seems like she's about to cry. Okay, we don't need to hear everyone else talk.
Who
Okay.
who gets kicked? I don't know.
Let's see her. She left.
Do we know that?
Okay.
Yeah, we do know that.
Are you sure?
One.
Okay. Okay, I guess I take it back. So I got
2.
two.
133.
Okay, I thought it wouldn't mean much because I actually assumed that I would score really low. So
That's nice.
this actually means a lot. I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised I would do this well. I tried really hard on the test, actually.
I will say though, back to all the arguments they were making about like men getting more respect in like these types of fields. It is really nice to see someone who might have experienced a lot of not discrimination, but like a lot of like social setbacks because of like people not treating her like she's really smart, and like being told that you're smart like almost decisively is probably a really nice feeling.
Yeah.
It was really hard. Maybe I need to take my own advice about being forward and confident and intelligent. So thanks. Wait,
Because I will say, back to the individual, like if you, it's up to you to be confident in yourself. But I totally understand if like there's a world around you, and this is the thing. I'm not a woman, so I don't know what this experience is like. But if like around you, no one ever treats you as smart, that can probably hurt your confidence, make you think you aren't smart,
Or disincentivize you from participating in shit that makes you smarter.
Yeah, exactly.
are you sure that that was my test? Wow. Thank you.
what? Oh, I'm so excited. Ah,
Level.
my golden tickets.
No way.
Oh my god.
You don't think so?
Am I gonna get
Well,
chocolate?
it can't be her because they just did 2. So using my IQ pattern recognition,
You think they'll do more
one
before
will
they get to 1?
Yeah,
Because it's been going down every time.
but 1 can't be next if we have this many.
Yeah, I
this
mean, I
this
agree.
much time.
If I open this, Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness.
It's not 1.
That's awful.
Oh,
What? Do I have to show it? I'm shook.
Here. I was gonna 82.
No. Please hire me.
90.
I'm so sorry. I'm very smart. Girl, I have 100 people. Girl, I can't go outside. I'm not that intelligent. I don't
Dude, I wonder who opened up the 100. That's got to be brutal.
smart. Oh Lord. I need to read more.
Taylor, will you please step up on the podium?
That's fine.
Okay, so how
It is not going to be her.
are you feeling right now?
Really nervous, to be
Okay.
honest. I'm very, very thankful that
It's
like
like 17
people
for her.
think so highly of me. Like I feel very, very
I'm going to say 30 seconds.
respected in this group of women right now, which is something that I never thought I would say. But it's definitely very nerve-wracking to be up here.
Yeah.
It's very tough to hear like so many other like amazing women talking about like how intelligent they are, and to like stand up there and say like, no, I fit in with these other women. So.
Right. Now it's time to see if Taylor is the one. If the light turns green, then Taylor is the one. If the light turns red,
Statistically, it's just very unlikely that she is the one.
then it's someone else in the crowd.
Yes.
Let's change the light in 3, 2, 1.
I called it. To be fair, it's a pretty easy call.
Oh, you killed it! You killed it. I'm so proud. Oh, it's really. You killed
To be
it.
fair, she's not crying because she isn't the smart. She's crying just because it was very overwhelming being in front of 99 other people.
It's wow.
And losing in front of them.
It's so out of your comfort zone.
I'm not like sad that I'm
I know it's
This stuff you could call cringe, but like, isn't this so much nicer?
I call cringe, I call it wild.
But isn't this so much nicer? You know?
I guess so.
Like, if guys just got over it, like, wouldn't it be so much nicer to be consoled?
I feel like I don't need this level of. I don't want to give this much engagement all the time.
I don't personally,
Yeah.
but I'm saying a bunch of guys would benefit from this kind of interaction. I personally don't need this.
I think meeting halfway would be great. You know, it's just like I don't want to give this all the time. I don't need
No,
this.
no,
all
no.
the
I
time.
know. I'm not saying I want to give it.
Little bit
I'm not saying I
more?
want to get
Sure,
it, but I'm saying
yeah.
a lot of guys would benefit from this kind of reassurance.
Come on, man. Drop the masculinity, right?
What do you mean drop the masculinity?
If you're saying this is such a good thing, why wouldn't you want to be part of it?
Well, I can see.
Why are you so sure to say, oh, other guys might benefit?
Because
I'm a stone cold fucking alpha.
I
don't
am.
need this
First of all,
shit.
I am. But second of all, I can acknowledge it. I can acknowledge that something's a good thing without it benefiting me.
So you don't think this would benefit you?
Maybe marginally, but
But I'd say probably most guys feel your way.
No, but I'm saying I feel maybe most guys feel the same way I do, but I feel like pretty confident in myself. Like I don't need to be reassured that I'm a good person, that I'm like loved and all that.
It's possible
shit.
men just don't need that as much as women do.
It's possible, and it might be even likely. But I'm saying there are probably a lot of men that don't benefit from it. It like
That's
proof in the data that like men kill themselves on average more often. Men tend to be more depressed. All of these things that men tend to feel. A lot of it probably would help if like guys were just nicer, you know.
Sure. I just feel like it would also help you probably.
I'm not depressed and I'm not suicidal. I'm very
Yeah,
happy.
but you don't have to be. Do you think this is because they're depressed that it's good?
No. Wait, what do you think? Wait, I'm not saying it wouldn't benefit me.
I'm just saying you clearly see the value of it. Like
I know I do.
You would like it.
It would probably be nice, but I don't need it. That's my point. Okay. I think I'm trying to make the case that guys need to be a lot nicer.
I just think it's
guys.
funny that you're trying to attack the masculinity that stops men from having that. But it seems like
Wait,
you also have a psychological need.
How do you not
to
understand?
separate yourself from the men?
How do you not understand the fact? How do you not understand the fact that I can think that I'm different from something? Well,
It's like think about this, right? Say I said I think that it's weird that men aren't allowed to cry in society. I think men should be able to cry. I never fucking cry because like that, like I just don't do that. Like I'm stronger than that. But I think it would help a lot of men if they were okay crying.
Sure, that would be the same thing if you said that you don't need to, like you legitimately know. Like I'm saying, like I'm trying to do the best introspection I can. I think I wouldn't benefit that.
And personally, for
from
me,
this.
I don't really cry very often.
So
at
then
all.
they might work for you.
But it's also
the
I'm,
difference
also,
is okay,
I'm repressing that
here-
on a psychological level.
That's what I mean. I don't think I'm repressing the feeling of I want people to like affirm me around me. I've been affirmed before and it does feel good, but I don't
Take the
need
red
it.
pill, man. Open your mind.
You're so stupid.
I'm happy. That's so good that you did that, though. It's so good.
People voted for me.
There's so many people here that were saying you deserve that, whether it was good or bad.
When it turned red, I was not
I don't want this. I'm saying some guys would benefit from it. Oh my god.
disappointed. I had a feeling that I wasn't the one. I don't know. I would like to know where I was ranked, but I knew that I wasn't the one, and I kept saying that, but nobody wanted to listen to me when I said I wasn't.
Why didn't you just leave? What's
Wasn't
that's
the
so
one.
stupid.
I'm saying 2014 to 20.
Okay. Oh,
You said 32 or something?
I'm not unhappy that I looked at it.
Wait,
but
you were really close. You said 20 something, right?
No, I said 14.
Oh, okay. In between.
I think like a big thing that I preach is like comparison is like
Yes, this instance of ridiculousness is true. She's really cringe, but all the
Yeah.
girls around her that were helping someone after like 99 people just saw her lose and not be the smartest person. That was nice.
Okay.
You can argue against it.
Okay, do you think
your only argument is that my take doesn't make sense
that's
because
fine.
I don't
Dude,
want it for
No. If you don't need it, that's totally fine. I understand what you're saying. But I think this is weird. And the culture around us too.
What she's doing right now is
No,
a
but
little bit weird.
also the stuff they're doing. Because do you think that the fact that all these women feel like they have to be overly, inauthentically, emotionally supportive allows people to break down at the drop of a hat?
Yes,
that's probably about that.
I'm not saying that the solution for males' depression and loneliness.
Maybe a little bit of self-reliance.
I'm saying,
and I'm trying to fight with you. I'm just
No,
saying
I'm
a little
saying
bit of
both.
self-reliance is
Yeah, I
probably
agree.
beneficial. Probably
Yeah.
be in the middle somewhere.
Totally, for
Yeah,
sure.
okay, yeah.
I was just saying some men would benefit from that in the sense that a lot of men probably don't get that kind of reassurance in their life.
I
Just
agree.
like a lot of men would probably benefit from being more self-confident. You know, like the total.
I think this goes too far, but I think what men are doing also goes too far.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why we're moderates.
I think like comparison
wanna
to
skip
other
this.
like my
Is
Yeah.
we tabulated everyone's scores
Come
and we
on.
found out the one really is Anahit.
She's so smart. No, she's so smart that she left. She's like, I'm talking with so many idiots right now. I got to go hang out with Elon Musk. Wait, we didn't even see her at all.
You play.
Sorry.
Yeah. On a heat. Can you just tell us how you're feeling? Why did you leave early, and how are you feeling now?
Well, right now I'm shaking. I'm jittering. I don't believe it. I left early because I felt like there's just so many smart women in here, and having conversations with them, like,
I don't think so.
I just felt, they're just greater. Greater.
They show her score, or are we gonna say that after?
Look at the way her hair is growing. That doesn't happen on men. Right?
Yeah.
Greater intelligence, greater emotional intelligence, greater life experiences, and I just felt that, I can compare, but I didn't want to push. I didn't want to do any, put myself on top. But here I am, and I'm still in disbelief, and I'm shaking.
She sounds pretty smart the way she's talking.
And I'm grateful for all of you girls. I have so much love for you. I was shocked. I didn't process it at first, like that my name was called.
143?
Jesus.
That's fucking here. Wait, I'm gonna search up average. Do I want to search up average IQ or
so you have like IQ score
score levels?
What was she?
143.
So genius.
Okay, hold up. We're gonna show you guys this real quick. All right, we're gonna show you guys this screen real quick. Okay, so if you look here, she got a 143. Above 140 is near genius level. That's crazy.
Yeah. What was Einstein?
Oh, normal is 90 to 110. Okay, well, I guess 110.
What was Einstein's IQ?
Einstein IQ. 160 to 190 is the estimate, I guess. Okay.
Jesus.
He never took any test to measure his intelligence.
Great guess. What the fuck does that mean then?
Oh, you did a lot of smart things.
You seem pretty smart to me.
You seem like a smart guy.
Yeah. Who's a normal person? He's probably fucking
Who has
double a
a-
normal person.
Adragon D'Amelio, IQ 400. His
400.
record was broken in 1940 by another student, but today D'Amelio is known to have one. That's
Look
just,
up-
is that even possible?
Look up, what is IQ test?
What is IQ test?
You should take one right now.
Online, right
Yeah,
here. Yeah, sure, we can do that. Okay, I'm just gonna take the IQ test.
A free IQ test. Do you want to see what your IQ is, or do you want to hive mind it?
What does that mean?
Like we collaborate?
No, I'll do my own.
Yeah, totally. That's the right call.
Culture fair. Oh, do I have to subscribe?
Start the free test.
Wait, what's the difference? Classical intelligence or culture fair? What does that mean?
You should probably go classical.
Culture fair. It's most fair.
Oh, okay.
Okay, which figure
And time
logically
matters,
belongs
too.
on this? Oh, it does? Okay. What?
It's a pretty easy one, bro.
Well, I had to read it and then I had to click on the other one. I think it was that one. I went pretty quick though. Wait, that was wrong. Fuck. I'm trying to go too fast. You were telling me to go quick. I'm not doing that anymore. Oh, I think that might have been wrong. I think it was the triangle right here.
I know.
Yeah, it's
You're not gonna get it.
It's this one.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
This one's harder.
That's really hard, yeah. Actually, no, it's not
Wait,
really that hard.
let me think here. Oh,
that was a tough one.
wait, no, this isn't that bad. It's just that. It's just this one. I am a male. My age is 22. I'm from United States. Graduated with high school. Oh yeah, buddy. What you know about that?
Not too bad.
Even though I fucked up 2 questions, I know that for a fact. Is this even accurate though?
Either this is a really bullshit test or those people are really dumb.
Yeah.
I'd probably say that the test is the problem. I bet you have an IQ like near genius, I'd say.
Near genius?
Yeah. Like if genius is 130.
Genius is 140.
140? I bet you're 125. It's about to guess.
What was it? IQ score levels?
Yeah.
So that put me at very superior intelligence.
That's what I think you are.
Okay.
And I'd say I'm probably in there too.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, comment your hate. We will see you very soon with more content.
Yep.